Welcome, 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 welcome. I see you all coming on into the MarshStream and CJ's FitnesSing. Today is Friday, November 20th. Wow. The Friday before we celebrate giving thanks for all of the wonderful things that we can think of, many wonderful things that we can think of in spite of the craziness, the chaos that we are in today. So again, welcome to CJ's Fitness Sing today. It looks like we have quite a few new visitors, of new, hopefully newcomers, and you'll come again. I see Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us. Heroes or Hyros. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know if that's Elizabeth's last name. Maybe you have two today, or maybe that's a new person. Ellie, welcome back. Christy, welcome for the first time, I think. Cindy, thank you for joining us. Kathy, Julie McNamara, I see. Thank you for joining us. I think you're new. Maddie, thank you for joining us too. Looks like a new face. Karen, can you say your last name for me? Obida? Yes, okay. Thank you for joining us. I know I've not said your name before. Margot Smith, thank you for joining us. And Lydia, welcome back. I am so excited about today because we are going to work on a song that our singers from last week established. They said we should do On My Own from Les Mis. So today that's our song focus. So if you haven't ever heard the song, it's lush and it's moving, powerful. So we get to be dramatic and we get to be lyrical at the same time. So I'm hoping that some others from last week will join us because they helped us even pick the song. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So why are we here today? Why are we here with CJ's Fitness Sing? Because we want to think about and work on our voice as a part of our total health. So we think of, I've got to work out my body. I have to eat right. I have to drink water, which make sure that you have some water for today. You want to keep track of all of those different things, but we usually don't think about, I want to take care of my voice, what I need to do to take care of my voice. So that's why I'm here, to help you know how to take care of your voice, whether you're speaking, singing, or just being like a regular person walking around every day using your voice. You want to be able to use your voice in a healthy way for the rest of your life. And we get to sing as a part of taking care of that voice. All right, so let's start off with just a little bit of body work. So let's just do some stretches. So we're going to breathe in deeply. So I'll face this way so you can see full body here. Feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to take some deep breaths. In and out. I like to use a fricative or a sibilant, so F or S, as we breathe out, as a way just to hear my breath, and I can monitor its breath flow. Is it constant, or is it kind of all over the place? We want a constant breath flow, even when we're doing this. And last time. All right, let's do some shoulder rolls. Let's get 8 or so in each direction, and then move in the opposite direction, and really feel as if you're bringing it from your back, right? So you're not just the front of your shoulder, right? Not this, but all the way. The back muscle, bring that back muscle to the front. Yeah, and here we go. And breathe while you do this. Same thing, about 8 on each side. And now let's take another breath. Now, for singing, we want to have really good posture for singing. It's probably similar to, I've never gone ballroom dancing, but when I look at ballroom dancers, they have this posture that's like they're growing from their belly button up. right? So we want to feel elongated from belly button up. So back here, it's like if I drew a line from my belly button to my back, I'm feeling that connection and that lift from that point. And then I want my rib cage to open. As I inhale, that rib cage opens. And so I'm lengthening this way, and when I inhale, I expand that way. My feet will be about shoulder width apart as I'm practicing because that's just going to give me a good foundation. And I want my weight evenly distributed on my feet, right? So maybe a little bit more toward the front of the feet, but not really pretty much evenly balanced, right? You want to be able to move, so I don't want this to become military stance. Singing posture is not military stance. That's too stiff, too rigid. But like a lyrical dancer, right? And you want to feel this way. And when I stand like that, I feel like I can breathe in so much deeper than I'm just kind of like, regular posture here, right? So get our lift. And now let's do what? We have this lift. Let's do our rolling run. So we're going to start with our ankle rolls. Whoa, I have some weights here. Let's move these weights out. All right, so we're going to start with ankle rolls. 3, 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we just start marching in place. 3, 4. Light jog. 3, 4. And then we're going to do an all-out sprint if you're ready. Sprint. And then we stop. Okay, this is just saying to the body, hello, good afternoon. We want the blood to flow. All right, so let's start again with our ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light march. 2, 3, 4. Light run. 2. And then for those of you who can, sprint it out. Okay, let's do that one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Light jog. All out sprint. Faster than ever. Keep going. Don't stop. And stop. Okay. I think we got our heart rate going. I got my hair going crazy. All right. And now we're going to get our breath back under us. So you can put your hands here on top of your head. Yes. To bring your breath back to a resting rate. Oh my goodness. Yes. Please. Miss Susan Chai. I don't know if you can hear me yet, but I am so glad that you're able to make it today. Susan Chai, everyone, is my son's first grade teacher, and he's now a 7th grader. So it is a delight to have you with us. All right, so just changing the temperature in my room here. All right, so when you're ready, we're gonna do some vocalises. So once you've caught your breath, you're just gonna jump in with us. So we're gonna find that posture. So feet shoulder width apart, weight evenly distributed, feeling as if you're growing from your belly button up. And then we don't want to lift our chin. We want to have the chin about parallel with the floor, but you will have this sense of lift in the rib cage. All right, so here is our first exercise. I think we did this one last week, and we're going to say ya ya. All right, so it goes like this. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. So as you're doing this, you want to make sure that every note is really connected one to another. It's kind of like taffy from note to note to note. All right, here we go. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. So if this is starting to feel low to you, you can jump back up an octave instead of singing here. You can sing ya, 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 ya. That's where my voice likes to be. But I can't sing down here, but it likes to be higher. All right, we'll do a couple more. Ya, 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 ya. Moving back up. Now we're going to change to ye. Ye. An opportunity to smile. Now yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. So here in this area, we may find, I'm getting to this place where it feels like my voice is kind of getting stuck, or maybe we even have a change in the quality of the sound, right? So it starts out full and then it switches over into this other place that's like a lighter, maybe more airy, depending on your voice and what you're accustomed to singing. So when that's happening, because I think, yeah, we are all female larynxes here. So when we get to our middle range, so this is not speaking range, just a slight bit higher than speaking range, we will want to start lifting our soft palate. And so those of you who have been here, you already know, I know this is old hat, but I like to say it for our newcomers because it's such an important piece of being able to sing in a healthy way. So we lift the soft palate. So the soft palate is that squishy soft part of the roof of the mouth. We can lift that on command by pretending like we're going to start a yawn, or pretending like we're going to yawn, but we just start it. Sometimes you'll feel the tongue kind of rest down and the top of the roof of the mouth starts to go up. So you have this stretching in both directions. It's the one on the top that we really want to capitalize on. So, if you start to talk with your soft palate lifted, if anyone remembers Julia Childs, the famous chef, and then she always talked like this with her soft palate lifted, right? So we can become her. But you will find that you're able to access your higher notes much easier, and oftentimes with a lot more strength, just immediately after lifting the soft palate. So I'm going to start down just a little bit more than where we were, and then we're going to work our way back up so you can start to feel that impact of the soft palate lift. All right. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya. I feel it right up. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 right. We have more people coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gracie, it looks like you have, maybe it's the same Gracie, maybe, or two Gracies. We have Liz, we have Peter, and Marcia. Thank you for joining us today. Oh, there you are. Good to see you. All right, so we're thinking about that soft palate. We're also thinking about our posture. Now, let's do something that spans a little bit more than that fifth. So we went up as high as a fifth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now let's do something that takes us up an octave. All right, so we can do that in a lot of different ways. We can do that by leap, and we could do it by step. But we're going to do this by leap, and then we're going to actually go one step higher and do stepwise down from the ninth. So we're going to keep our yaw. Let me do that again. All right, here we go. Ready? And wow. Wow, Bonnie, welcome. I tell you what, that picture that you have is so powerful. It is intense with joy and passion for singing. Wow, I love it. All right, okay, so again, we are doing right, but just a little bit slower so we don't run over the notes like I did that first time. Here we go. Ready, and one more. Now, just for balance, we're going to go back here, and then we're going to go up just a little bit. I want to make sure that we're vocalizing past where we need to be singing for the song. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, ready, and all right. Rachel, welcome. I love to see you dancing and singing. Yes. And good to see you this week. All right. So let's just do like really super quick, get our heart rate up, and then we're gonna go to turn to our song because I want to get good work on our song then. All right, so we're gonna keep this super simple. We're gonna do jumping jacks. All right, we're gonna do 3 rounds of 25. If you can't do 25 just yet, start wherever you can because that's what matters. You do what's best for you. So if it's 10, even if it's 5, do 5 amazing jumping jacks. And then let's see if each time you can push yourself just a little more. Say the first time I did 5, the next time I did 7 or 8, then the next time maybe I can even get to 12, wherever you are. And so when we are doing these jumping jacks, if the jumping is too hard on joints, we can also do this stepwise. Actually, I'll do it this way, where we can stay with our feet together and then just step out like that. All right, you can do that. And keep that arm motion going because that's what's going to help also bring up your heart rate, especially if we're modifying. Okay, all right, 25. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At your own pace. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Very good. All right. So you're just making a note of how you felt. Was it too much? Was it too little? We always want to challenge ourselves. We don't want to plateau. All right. This time I'm going to do 25. I'm going to try to go faster than before. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, 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 yes. Stay light on your toes. That also can help ease the impact on the joints. All right, I'm loving this. 25 more. I'm gonna go even faster. Doesn't seem like I can, but I'm going to. And you are too. Here we go. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't believe it. I pushed myself. And that's the thing. We think we can't do something, and if we put our mind to it and just try to push ourselves just a little more, we'll find we have more in the tank. All right, I'm going back to the other camera. So now we're going to get our heart rate back down, get our breathing under us. So that feels really good. Continue to get your breath. I'm going to put the lyrics to our song in the chat. Some of you may actually already know it. It's such a famous song. All right, here we are, and chat. Oh, there we are, okay. Oops. Lyrics, there we are. And I'm pulling up the sheet music so that I give you exact notes here. So the first line, I teach, in this class, I teach by rote because we all come from different places of learning music, and it's just easy if we all learn by rote. So first line says, of course, on my own, pretending he's beside me. The way it's lined here in the chat is not really accurate according to the musical phrase. So the first phrase really is on my own, pretending he's beside me. All right, so it goes like this. Let me make this a little bit smaller. 75, there we go. All right. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All right, let's do that together. 1, 2, 3. On my own, pretending he's beside me. Then it goes, all alone. So that's just like the beginning. All alone, I walk with him till morning. All right, let's do those two phrases together. Ready, 2, 3. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Then the next line says, without him, I feel his arms around me. So I'll do that one again because that one noodles around just a bit. And then if you have any questions, do feel free to just unmute yourself and ask a question. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. All right, so the next line again is, without him, I feel his arms around me. And then the next line goes, and when I close, where is it? Oh, sorry. And when I close my eyes, no. And when I lose my way, sorry, I can't read here. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. So we have this little thing that repeats, da 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 da. Right? So, and when I lose my way, ready, 2, 3, 4. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. All right, and so we're going to put the last two lines together, which are, without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. All right, without, 1, 2, 3. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. All right, so let's go back to the top now. So this is the first verse. You will have completed the first verse.
Question.
Yes.
So the words in the chat are different, right? I'm not seeing the words.
Oh. Huh. Let's see.
Scroll up on your chat to the top.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, if you start at the very first line we have, on my own, pretending he's beside me.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm sorry. I hadn't opened it all the way up.
That's okay. Thank you for helping. All right. Diane is just joining us. Welcome. Yes, this is from Les Mis. Totally. You're right on, Rachel. Yes. Okay. So here we go. From the top. Let me pull up my music again. All right. 1, 2, 3. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. All right, so then we go to the next verse. In the, let's see, in the rain. So this is the same exact melody. So we'll start in the rain. 1, 2, 3. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and for ever. Let me make sure I'm singing this. And all I see is him and me forever and for. Then it goes ever. There we go. All right, so going back and forth here between the lyrics and my sheet music. So the last line is the only line that's different in the second verse. So it's, let's see here. In the darkness. Let's start at in the darkness, the trees. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. Right? And then we're setting up this amazing, we get this like mysterious harmonic change now. The next part says, and I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to, I'm reading this, that I'm talking to myself and not to him. All right, so this is big here, but I'm going to tell you this is actually super easy in terms of the notes because it's something that we do all the time, and we even did it today when we were doing our vocalises. So a vocalise is a vocal exercise, so we do this all the time. That's exactly what the composer has done here. That I'm going to give you the F on for King. That I'm talking to myself and not to him. That I'm talking to myself and not to him. All right, so this is, as I said, harmonically, it's very different than what we've done before. So we come out of, all I see is him and me forever and forever.
You froze. You're frozen.
My mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. So that's low. If that note is too low for you, an alternate could be that I'm talking to myself and not to him, because that would still be harmonically okay. So let's see if we can make that transition from this key to this key. All right, so let's go back to In the Darkness. So this is the second verse, the middle of the second verse, and then we move into this new section, this bridge. All right, so we're here in this key. In the darkness. So 1, 2, 3. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. Next line goes, and although I know that he is blind, still I say. So again, this is constantly changing, right? This composer is building the harmonic movement, moving us to a new place. All right, so the line here is, and although I know that he is blind, still I say. Next is, there's a way for us. And then we move into the next verse, which is verse 3, but it's in a new key. We go, I love him, but when the night is over. Right, so you recognize that melody. All right, so what we're going to do is go back to the middle of this bridge that's harmonically changing, and then land in our new key with the third verse. And then we're going to go back and do this whole bridge again. So this is, and although, so 1, 2, 3. And although I know that he is blind, still I say, there's a way for us. So that is stepping down. Still I say, there's a way for us. We're going to, I love him. So listen to this. There's a way for us. Amen. We've all heard it, right? It's the close of everything. But for here, it's closing one section and moving us into another section. All right, so now we're going back. We're going to use the middle of the second verse to work into our bridge, go through all of those wonderful changes, and land in our third verse, which is in a new key. All right, I am looking at my music and not seeing you all, so just check in with me. Feel free to unmute if you have any questions. Okay, here we go. We are starting again at the middle of verse 2, which is in the darkness. So 1, 2, 3. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say, there's a way for us. I love him. Now let's see if we can go on, because you already know this melody from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changed. I can't see words and okay. The world around me changes. The trees are bare and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. All right, so let me pause there because I think we should go back. Let's sing through this with the accompaniment track so we can really get a nice flow. So we have gone through verse 3, so there's really just one more part to learn. I am going to stop sharing sound here. We have more people joining us. Thank you so much. Deborah, it's good to see you. Here we go. All right. So I will help bring you in. Here we go. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are bare and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. All right, so this next one is like the epic last verse. It's very much, it's like the other verses. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. What are our next words? I can't see them. Where are we? Pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have. Now we go high, never known. Then we have our denouement.
BJ,
Yes?
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. This last verse is, sorry, I got it. This last verse is where it goes higher.
Yes.
Let me turn this off.
You've got some kind of echoey, ringy thing on that audio.
Yeah, I think she has 2 devices on right now, and so we're getting that feedback. So let's see. I'm trying to anticipate what Gracie's pointing out for us. That
maybe you should just either play or sing that whole last verse so we can feel where it's going.
yes, Gracie, you wanna go ahead and make your observation? Well, yeah. So Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm getting nervous because I'm like, yeah. So it's the last part is all my life I've only been pretending. So it goes.
Oh, that's right. I don't have sheet music for that verse. So you're right. So okay, so let's revamp. Let's go review on. But let's see. The fourth verse starts.
That's like the kind of the crescendo, like yeah, getting it.
So you're saying you feel like that's more of the climax. I don't feel the climax there, but I do. It is a big epic moment. Yes. So let's go to well, I can't figure out where the fourth verse starts. Can somebody help me out? I love him, but every day I'm learning. That's it. All my life I've let's see. Every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Yes. I've actually never performed this, so thank you. Okay, so let's do that again. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Am I with you, Anne? Okay, and then we go back to regular way. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. Then really quietly, I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own. That's right. Oh, good. Okay, so let's do that again. So we make sure we have this final fourth verse because it does have these two big moments, right? All right, so I love him. I love him. So 1, 2, 3. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. Oh, I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my own. Okay, so here's what we have to do. So we have to go through the entire thing from the beginning so we can have our epic dramatic ending. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to rewind 108. Here we are. Okay. Here we go. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are bare and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life, I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. Ooh, I love him. But only on my own. Yes! You all rock this musical theater. Thank you, Gracie, for fixing us. Yes. Okay, so, sorry, let me stop that. Okay, thank you so much for joining us here at FitnesSing with the Marsh. The Marsh is so kind to make this space available to us. They have free programming all week long, so if you haven't already taken advantage of that, please do so. I can only imagine that it won't be free for everyone. It's been free for like 8 months. Wow. So thank you so much for being here. I can't remember what our song is. I'll have to ask Mr. Producer if we can get the chat from last week. So we have another song we're doing. We're going back, I think, to an old, I think it's like a, it's not Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, but a song like that. If does anyone remember? Elizabeth, you remember? What was it? Oh, it's Ellie. Ellie.
Wayfaring Strangers.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to put that in here. Wayfaring Stranger. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. So we'll work. Oops, that went to Rachel. Sorry, let me send that to everyone. So Wayfaring Stranger, you can get ready for that next week. And again, I thank you so much for joining us. This was super fun. Thank you. I'm sending love and hugs to all of you. Please come back again next week. Throw some tips in the tip jar to say thank you to the Marsh, and it helps us artists too. Thank you. Be well, stay healthy, happy Thanksgiving. Keep singing. Without him, I don't.